Man, just when you think that like everything is beautiful flowers, like just annoying shit happens. So some of you asked me to do some Arabic music, and I was like, you know what? Let me do that. So I made a video, I recorded a video, I played guitar, I explained some Arabic elements of guitar playing that we have here in the States, and I compared and contrasted stuff, and I analyzed the music, and of course like produced the video and edited it, put it on YouTube, and then I was like, let's see who wants to watch it, and no one watched it. I was like, what? No one? Zero? Because it was blocked worldwide. It's like, okay, let me re-edit the video, let me take out some of their music, let's do it again, and again it was blocked worldwide. So that's many hours of time just gone. Now, I wasn't gonna make any money on it anyways. It was gonna be free. Like, I don't get paid for some, like, a lot of these videos, I don't make it, just like people steal Alip stuff, people steal my shit too, so it's just part of it. But it's like, I don't mind it being free, I just want you to see it. And it's like, nope, you don't get to. So anyways, at least we're here with Alip, and they'll probably take my money here too, but whatever. They'll take my dimes and quarters that I get. Europe, Carrie. Now it's funny, before we were talking about Alip playing songs from across the world that I didn't know, and now he's playing in is Europe an American band? British band? Anyways, I know Europe. But the song Carrie, I don't really know that much. I did listen to it so I could compare it, in my head at least. But it's funny, even when he plays songs that are in English, there's still songs that I don't really know. Anyways, you gotta be good over there. Like, you gotta be good, because like if you weren't good, you wouldn't be here on this video. And I'm sorry that I'm a little frustrated, but one thing that I like to do, that does not necessarily go over well, but one thing that I really like to do is to be very transparent with you. I am not one of those guys who is always like, that's like, I have moods where I'm like that, but you know, I think, let me give you a little thesis. I don't know if I'm gonna be right or wrong, but I think over the next year, 2 years, I think a lot of these reaction channels are going to disappear because these people are being fake, and they're being fake because they want money. And I think what they're going to realize is there's not a lot of money in these reaction videos. And I think once these people are fake for a year or two and they're not getting paid, they're just going to quit. And then it'll just be us. We'll be the only ones here. Well, not, I mean, there's a couple, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of other channels that the people are pretty authentic. But the majority of them, those people are super fake. That's also gossip. I'm gossiping. Am I allowed to do that? Don't matter, because it just happened. All right. See, like, I gotta limber up. I'm like, let's get ready. Let's get ready to watch some guitar playing. All right, Alip. Do your thing, man. Let's go. Sounds better than the Europe song. Sometimes I gotta mention stuff just because I think like y'all are like, did he see that? Yeah, I saw it. Let's back up. When he hits the harmonic, he also reaches over the top of the guitar with his thumb to play the low F sharp as the bass note in his D chord. F sharp being the third of that chord. Wait, hold on. There it is, right here. Harmonic, thumb. There we go. this is just like me being a nerd guitarist. I don't think it's ever going to get old. I love how strong the pinky is on his fretting hand. I just love it. Every time you da-da-da, 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 it's just so crisp and clear. Chorus. Oh, we can freeze on his hand and actually see it. That's a D chord with his thumb playing the F sharp in the bass on fret 2 of string 6. Cool. As you can tell, I was just in one of these moods where like I was so kind of pissed off earlier that I just kind of wanted to watch the music and chill out. But song's over. Let's see what type of techniques I can talk about. Okay, so one, we had this. Wait, am I tuned up? Close enough. So, right? That's what he did that one time where I froze the screen on his thumb. So we went from E minor to D. The guitar sounds terrible. Who knows, I can't hear through these headphones. Man, dang it. That works. Close enough for government work, right? So the bass line you're hearing is E, F sharp, G. The chords are E minor, D, E minor, D, and G. So that note is played with my thumb like he played it. So that happened a lot. Also, the chorus is the same chords but backwards. G, D with an F sharp in the bass, and E minor. So I don't know the melody. That's kind of the chorus thing. And then he had a bunch of thirds on the first string and here. That type of thing. So it's 0 and 0. This is on strings 3 and 2. Now I'm going to call it frets. So the frets on strings 3 and 2 are, I'm always going from the ceiling to the floor. So 0, 0, 2, 1, 4, 3, back to 2, 1, back to the open, and then hammering on pulling off to 2, 1. a lot of thirds in there. Oops. Should probably play it like that. I'm not, you know. Sometimes you just got different moods. And this is one of the worst parts about it being me recording. Because see, if I'm in person with someone, then as soon as they say something, I'll just take off and we can talk about it. So like, if you were here and I was like, I'm kind of done talking, and you said, no, but what about? Then I would be like, oh, well, let's talk about that. But right now it's just kind of me talking at you. And let's go on a little rant here. Not a rant, I guess. But like, I kind of feel like when you're in a weird mental spot, when I'm in a weird mental spot, that it's very easy to sit there. Almost like it's a chair. To take out a chair with your emotions and just sit. Which sometimes that can be useful. But I think when you feel unhappy, like right now I'm feeling like I don't feel unhappy, I feel like frustrated. So instead of sitting with my frustration, like I've done with you for about 12 minutes here, I'm gonna actively try to change that. So I'm gonna put on a completely different type of video than I would normally watch. I'm gonna get up out of this chair, I'm gonna take a little walk around the house for a second. And then, gratitude. I'm gonna be thankful and let that change my mindset. I'm thankful, one, just to be healthy and breathing. So many people are sick right now. I'm very thankful that I'm not one of those people. I'm thankful that no one I care about has been seriously injured or died from this virus. I'm thankful, of course, that any number of you, even if it's just one of you, I'm thankful that you have chosen to spend a little time here. And I hope that I have not disappointed you. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to be better. I'm thankful for the opportunity that this minute is not the last minute of my existence. So regardless of how I feel, there's more time. I already feel better. I'll see you on the next one.